Ladies and gentlemen, mutants and ninjas, all members and all Gothamites all over the multiverse, I am the Comic Outlaw, and we're bringing you part 2 of Batman and the Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hell yeah, it's going down like this. And we're picking up with a little taste of what's going to happen. It's the war to settle the score. The Turtles versus Batman. Hell yes. So strap yourselves in, folks, and get ready for one ride. As Michelangelo's standing there, going into a pizza shack, of course, warning everyone there's some crazy bat on the loose, about to grab himself a little something before he gets into a fight, but the grappling gun comes, hooks onto his shell, and grabs him away before he grabs that sweet morsel of pizza. No cowabunga for you, buddy. And as the Turtles get ready to stand off against Batman, and of course, they're asking which one will be the last turtle standing. Now, keep in mind, these ninjas are good, but they're in their teens. They've only been fighting for so many years, and Batman has been trained by the best over the years. So many different martial artists, so many different styles. So, Batman actually outclasses them in a lot of ways. He's proficient with so many different weapons, and it's just funny how he's just sort of taking them to school. And despite the fact that they work good as a group, they know how to fight as a group, Batman has just had more experience in so many different ways. And I just love how he just takes Raph's eye and boom, he gets tasered by the Batmobile. Man, a good old Mikey tries to take a swing at him, but like I said, Batman is just that good. He's been trained with sais, he's been trained with nunchucks, he's been trained with swords, staffs. You name it, Batman has been trained with it. He grabs Michelangelo's nunchuck. Boom! Shows him the business. Batman standing there with both nunchuck and sai in hand. Donatello comes, he wraps the nunchucks around that staff and throws him over. And last but certainly not least, the leader of the Ninja Turtles, Leo, comes down, swords ready. But Batman, being a master of the side, breaks his sword. Leo in shock, surprised. And he will not back away, will not back down. He will still fight to protect his brothers, to make sure they're safe. But as he gets a kick in on Batman, like I said, Batman's just too good. He's ready for their attacks. He's learning for their attacks, but all of a sudden, Master Splinter comes out of nowhere, yelling, "Enough." And they're a little surprised to see Master Splinter in action, but Master Splinter isn't a master. He's been around for a lot longer and he's had more fighting experience. Good enough to keep up with Batman. And not only that, get the edge where they can disappear. Or have you seen the old movie, Ninja Vanish? Yeah, find out that reference, ladies and gentlemen. But in a puff of smoke, they disappear. And Batman, for once, knows how it feels to be Commissioner Gordon. And while they're hiding out in a new area at Arcade, it looks like they're trying to get all the information they can on Batman in various different ways. Raph is brooding, pissed off. Donatello's trying to look on something online. And of course, Michelangelo's just, being Michelangelo. And Leo, of course, is skulking in the corner trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Raph is, of course, being Raph. Talking a little trash to Donatello as well about Batman. And of course, Donatello assaults his love for action movies, and that's just the wrong thing to do with Raphael. But, of course, Michelangelo has to play the peacemaker, and he's thinking with a little pizza and a short little diagram, he can figure out everything he needs to know about Batman. So he draws this little thing on the chalkboard, kind of like going over Batman's merits and flaws and how he just kicked all their butts, which is basically a recap of everything they know before. But undeterred, they will find out who Batman is. Now, Batman is with Lucius Fox, basically trying to do the same thing with just a hell of a lot more technology. The Psy, basically just stainless, not stainless steel, but just plain old steel, So there's nothing really special about it. But there was something about the Turtles that didn't seem right. It didn't seem like they were the bad guys. And Bruce's mind is starting to work. Maybe they're not as bad as they think they are, but Bruce is suspicious of everyone. Everyone has a motive. And in Gotham, it's always good to not go on just a gut feeling, but to check your facts before you trust someone. So Batman's getting ready, putting on his suit. Splinter, of course, comes out of nowhere. Like I said, Splinter's a master. And shuts down the intruder alert. Which, it's kind of funny. He shuts down the alarms and then he looks at the thing and he realizes there's mutagen. That the formula that he found is mutagen based. And we take us to Shredder and Oswald Cobblepot as they're loading that mutagen into these chambers, and of course Shredder has something up his sleeve and Oswald's becoming very suspicious. And he knows that all this attention will eventually attract the Bat. Of course, Shredder doesn't care. Why would he? He has the Foot Clan. He doesn't know who Batman is. He's unafraid. As he grabs the Penguin and starts dragging him across the floor. Penguin, of course, going, wah, 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 basically just trying to negotiate for his own life. And which the Penguin does, he's always good about weaseling his way out of situations. And he's always got a good sense of timing, too. Because he knows that if he stalls long enough, if he holds out just for a little bit, that Batman will come and foil this man's plans. But we'll see if he lives. Meanwhile, the Turtles are wandering around, looking through this subterranean area, trying to find the Batman, his location, where he is. And they're wondering if they're even going the right direction, but with Splinter's guidance, of course. Splinter always seems to lead the way. They find the Batcave. They marvel on the sheer size of it. Mikey's tripping out like, look, he has his own dinosaur. Amazing. Yes. But will this mutagen scheme pan out? What's going on with that? What is Shredder planning behind everyone's back? Well, we'll find out next time, won't we? And as always, I'm the Comic Outlaw. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Hell yeah. Laters.